Okay, welcome. This is Professor Gerda Pujol from the University of Central Florida, UCF. Welcome to Legal and Ethical Environment of Business. I want to talk about trade secrets, and we've already seen, I've mentioned now multiple times, of course, the famous Coke formula, but many other products and businesses are really based on trade secrets. A good example, I'll use another personal favorite of mine, is the famous Tabasco sauce. I have here the green jalapeno version, but of course the famous original red version as well. The Tabasco company owns a really valuable trade secret. I mean, in addition to their trademark, their logo, their method and secret formula for making their product is really, as you can imagine, extremely valuable. There are a lot of chili products out there, but there's only one Tabasco. Let me say this, to me, the best example, perhaps the most valuable trade secret out there is the Google PageRank algorithm that's used to power and produce the search engine results, your search engine algorithm when you go onto Google. Of course, Bing, if you insist on using Microsoft, they of course have their own valuable trade secrets as well in producing their search engine. So you have a lot of examples of different types of trade secrets out there, and you can see it's really important. I mean, even Facebook and other social media sites, there's algorithms, right, for giving you the information that's on your page. You know, it's not random, it's not chronological. You know, there's some algorithm out there determining what it is you're going to see. I think Instagram has the same thing, and Twitter, or the original Facebook as well is based on trade secrets, the source code that went into creating that website when it was first launched. So what is a trade secret? Let me say this, a trade secret, one of the cool things about trade secrets is that it's not just originated in common law, it is for the most part still protected by the common law. So state judge-made law is still the source of the trade secrets. Also with trade secrets, unlike federal copyright and federal trademark, there's no registration requirement. But under common law, you do have to meet a couple of requirements in order to have a trade secret, an idea that's legally protectable, legally enforceable. And that is, first of all, it's very broad. It can be anything that's, any valuable idea, any formula, recipe, information, method, any idea that you have that has economic value, an idea that you have that people would be willing to pay for. That is a trade secret in a nutshell. So it doesn't have to be some kind of fancy, like a search algorithm that Google uses, or like a recipe to make Tabasco, or formula like Coke. It can even be, for example, in the learned professions such as accounting. It can be a client list, something that takes time and effort to produce, but that does have some value. Now, the other requirement of a trade secret is that whoever owns the trade secret, he or she, or if it's a company that's the owner, they have to take reasonable steps or reasonable efforts to keep their idea a secret. So that's not disclosed to the public. But aside from that, there's no registration. This is purely a common law right. Now, I will say the Congress has enacted some laws to protect trade secrets, but those laws are really premised on the state common law creation of trade secrets. Now, one last thing I want to talk about in this video, and that is reverse engineering. Let me just say this. Reverse engineering is not trade secret infringement. Reverse engineering is perfectly legal. If I buy a bottle of Coca-Cola or a bottle of Tabasco and empty it out and analyze it and try to reverse engineer the original Coke formula or the original Tabasco secret formula recipe, that's perfectly legit. Or if I take a site like Facebook and try to figure out on my own how to create a social network, it's perfectly fine for me to do that. What I can't do is actually steal the idea without authorization. Now, this raises a really interesting question. This is really what the whole, or if you will, the main idea of the movie The Social Network is about. Did Zuckerberg, the real life Zuckerberg, not the Jesse Eisenberg version portrayed in the movie, but did the real life Zuckerberg, did he really steal somebody else's ideas? Did he steal the trade secrets of the Winklevoss twins? I'll talk about that in my next and last video in this batch of videos. Thank you again for your attention, and sit tight. I'll see you shortly.